Hi guys, so I'm back for another wear test, but today instead of foundation I've decided to go in with a BB cream. So I'm not having much luck with foundations at the moment, so I thought I'd switch it up with a BB cream. Now I've used this a couple of times, and the one thing I really struggle with BB cream is the colour. Because of my pale skin, I find a lot of BB creams are quite orangey. So this one is Garnier Skin Active BB cream, and it's combination to oily skin. So it says 5-in-1 daily moisturiser, and it's in the shade light. But let me tell you now, it is not light. So I'm going to show you the colour and how orange it is. So straight away, that's my negative before I even start this video, is that it's definitely way too orange. So if you are pale like I am, this is going to be way too orange for you. It's just, look at that. It smells lovely. It has the most gorgeous scent. So if you're not into scent, you may not like it because it is quite strong, but it's not a horrible smell. It's a very fruity kind of smell. I don't know how to explain it, but it's gorgeous. But anyway, that's the colour. So for this wear test, I am obviously going to need to change the colour because I do want to put other makeup on today, I think, because I'm popping out for a little bit. So I will need to change it. So I'll be using one of these. So I don't know which one I'm going to go in with yet. So this is the LA Girl Pro Colour Foundation Mixing Pigment. I've used these on my live, demonstrated them on my live. So I'll link that in the comments as well so you can take a look. So the blue one is going to neutralise it, and the white one is just going to lighten it. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to go in with yet. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the colour now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to mix in the neutral colour. So it's gone to a neutral undertone. So it looks quite dark on my hand, but when I match it with my face and my neck, hopefully it should match pretty well. So I'm going to start applying that with my Real Techniques brush today, if I can manage to get any product, because I've kind of wrecked my brush. So I'm going to go in with a brush first, as always. If I'm finding that the brush isn't working very well, I will switch to my kabuki brush. And then what I'll do is get my sponge, with wet sponge, and I will go over it to make it a little bit more natural looking. So with BB creams, they are a little bit light coverage, the majority of them, but from what I remember from trying this one was quite a, I think, a medium to full coverage BB cream that I built it up to the first time I used it, I think, but we'll see now. That's one of the things I liked about this BB cream, is that it wasn't super light. So the thing about BB creams, they're normally good for not settling into lines and wrinkles and stuff. So I'm really excited to try this one out. But let's apply this, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll take it off and I'll go in with the white LA Girl. So it's going to be a bit of back and forth with practicing colour at the moment, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I think that colour is right. So I've just gone in to mix a bit more because that coverage was super light. Because I did it very small amount on my hand. I'm just mixing on my hand. So it's a very light coverage for that second, because I was just mixing the colour. So I've mixed more in because I think we've got the right shade. And I'm going to blend all that out. Okay, so far I think that looks really pretty. It gives like a really healthy vibe on my end. I'm going to switch brushes just to see if it applies any differently with a kabuki brush on the other side. Now a kabuki brush is normally a lighter coverage. Just out of interest to see if it makes it look any different, or if it looks the same. So if you ever buy a foundation and you don't like it straight off the bat, try like a few different ways. Try a few different brushes, try with a sponge before discarding it completely, because sometimes it can literally just be the tool rather than your foundation. So that's what I've learned now. So when trying new products, I do go between brushes and sponges. Before deciding on what I like. I have to say straight off the bat, I'm really loving this application. Now, it's not full coverage because it is a BB cream, but I don't think it's super light either. And I just feel like you can see a bit of my skin peeping through, but I'm not mad at it. Normally, oh my god, I'm like full coverage. Like, yes, give me full coverage now. But I'm actually really liking the look of this BB cream, to the point that if this sticks on all day, if this is a good one, this may be something that I switch to for a while, because it's not clinging onto any of my dry patches, which I wouldn't really expect it to anyway, because it's a BB cream, not a foundation. But just, I can't believe the difference of how healthy my face looks at the moment compared to normal. Now my forehead is the tricky part. My forehead never looks nice, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to this forehead in a few seconds, to see if it does go bad or not. Oh my god, my forehead's probably the nicest it's looked in a really long time. I really hope that this colour is okay. I'll see better once I watch back. So if I'm watching back right now and you're all looking at me like, Rianne, that's dark, don't worry, you know, it doesn't matter so much about the colour at the moment, because we're just reviewing the actual product. So if it is still too dark, I'll know for next time when I next wear it. But I think it's looking beautiful. It looks really nice. So I'm going to go in with a sponge now. Although I'm happy with the coverage this is giving me right now, I just want to see if it is buildable and see what it looks like with the sponge. So I'm going to go in with the EcoTools sponge. I've still got some left on my hand, so I'm just going to use that. And I've got my cup of water here, so I'm going to just go over that just to smooth everything out. But to be honest, it's already looks pretty smooth, so I can't imagine it looking too different. But let's just see if we can build on it and see how it looks with a sponge. Okay, so that's blended really beautifully. Like, I don't even want to do the rest of my makeup, to be honest. I don't want to put anything else on it because it just looks so fresh and healthy. Like, it still looks like me, but without, I just can't, I'm lost for words. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. So I'm still deciding whether or not I want to put powder on, but I think I'm gonna, for this video, because that's what I would normally do on a day-to-day basis while I'm waiting to find out what to do for future videos. But the reason I do powder is because that's what I would do on a daily basis. So when I'm trying foundations, you know, I am trying them for myself as well as you guys, so I need to know if a powder works really for me, for when I wear them. So I am going to go in with a powder. So I'm going to go in with a Unique pressed powder today, just because that lightens the colour that little bit more as well. And I'll put my blusher and highlights and all that on as well, and I'll come back. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference, but I've literally just done one side for a second so I can show you guys. I haven't gone overboard. I've literally just tapped a little bit of that powder on this side, just a little bit, and it has lightened it up that little bit more, which makes under the eye look a bit fresher without like applying concealer. But it looks so smooth. It smoothed it out that little bit more by putting powder on top. So it hasn't clung to anything yet. But I'm going to have to be very careful when I get to the forehead, because obviously I don't want it clinging together. But there's the side with some powder on top, and there's the side without. Okay, honestly, this looks so beautiful on my end that I didn't want to do the rest of my makeup. I was even going to do eyeshadow and stuff today. I brought some eyeshadows out with me. I brought a concealer with me. Look, I brought some my shadows, I bought concealer, I bought my bronzer. But all I've done is put some powder on, a tiniest amount of L'Oreal blush and a highlight. I felt like I didn't even need bronzer. it already looks so healthy and kind of glowy, which is a bit confusing because I think this one is a matte BB cream because it is oil control, so I think it might be matte. But I'll look up all the details when we get to the product claims later. And there are other versions as well. So if you're really dry, there's a version for dry. And if you're normal skin, I think there's a version for normal skin as well. So that's pretty cool. I am super excited about this. I really hope it's the right colour. Please be the right colour. But as I said, if I'm looking dark right now, don't worry about the colour. That's not what we're concerned about. But I feel like my face looks the nicest it's looked in a really long time. And I really love it. I think you could build it to like a full coverage. Now I've done mine to like a medium coverage, I think, which I'm very happy with. I felt like I didn't need to build up anymore because it already looks so nice. So I'm thinking you can probably build it to a full coverage. If you can't, then I would keep it at a medium. And then if you've got like acne or spots, then maybe you can just spot conceal with a concealer. But I just think it's looking absolutely flawless. So I hope this coming across on video. I'm like so excited. I really hope if this lasts me all day and it doesn't like budge or it's not too bad, I am gonna like change to this for a little while because I feel like I look nice. Is it okay to say that? I feel like I look nice. Okay, last thing is just a setting spray to keep that in. Oh, by the way, the powder went on lovely, absolutely fine. My forehead isn't looking as smooth, which is to be expected, but it's still a lot smoother than normal. It's a tiny little bit here which goes a bit cakey, but that happens all the time regardless. But it didn't cling on to any of my other dry spots. But I think that's because a BB cream is a moisturiser, so that moisturiser is obviously helping with all those issues as well. So just this one, Dream Satin Mist again by Maybelline, just popping that on to see if it goes a bit dewy. This is very matte at the moment, so I just want to see if we can get it a bit dewy. Okay, setting spray all done. It's a bit more glowy, but it's not glowy, but I'm happy with it. If this BB cream, I'm pretty sure it comes in like a dry skin, so I'm assuming that one's going to be dewy. So if that one is dewy and this is nice, I may get that one as well to see what the dewy one is like. But I'll do all my research once I get to the product claims because I like to experience it for myself and see if the product claims are correct. But I really hope that you guys are seeing how gorgeous this is looking. I'm like so excited, finally. But we just need to see. Please don't let us down now later because I will be crying. If this goes to shit later, I am going to be crying. I'm going to be crying. Okay guys, so I'm not doing much today. It's Mother's Day when I'm recording this, so I'm just chilling out. It is 9:45, so that's my check-in time, and I will check in a couple of hours. Oh my god, please guys, beg with me right now. I know this video will, like, this is going to be a week later by the time this is uploaded, but guys, come on, please be the one, please be the one. Okay, so it's 1:45, so we're about 4 hours in, and I have looked in the mirror and noticed just a little issue. So it's creasing under my eye here. It's not major, but it's still creasing under the eyes here. So when I try this BB cream again, I will just try it with a different powder in case it's the issue of powder again. But other than that, it's still looking pretty flawless, I would say. I don't think that it's a major big deal. No, it's not ideal with the creasing under the eye, but it still looks pretty good, so it's not falling apart. What I'm going to do, I've got this brush here, and I'm just going to try and sweep it away, just to see if I can blend it in easy. Now, when I go out and about, I don't tend to top up my makeup, so I don't want to be doing that all the time. But I'm just going to sweep it away just to see if later on if it creases again. And I've noticed just a little bit of creasing around the mouth area, and I think that's probably from eating. But overall, I'm still really happy with how this BB cream looks. I feel like it still looks really healthy and the coverage is still there. Other than that, I can't report any changes. So we'll give it another few hours and see how it looks. But I'm still happy with it. Even with that little bit of crease in there, I still think overall it looks really nice. Hi guys, so it is now 20 to 7 in the evening and we're starting to lose natural lighting now, so I hope that you can see me. I've just put my hair up so we can see how the face is looking, and to be honest there's not much else to report from earlier. It is still looking really flawless. It started to crease again slightly compared to earlier. It's tiny little bit underneath. But the coverage is still the same as earlier. I still feel like I look healthy and glowy. I don't know if I may be starting to get a little bit oily on the forehead and a little bit here, which is interesting considering I use powder and it is obviously a combination to oily BB cream. So it's kind of interesting that I am getting just a little bit of oil coming through. And if I touch it, it is starting to transfer onto my finger now because of that oil is peeping through just a little bit. So for me personally, I'll just need to put a bit more powder on when I wear it again, which I will be doing because I can 100% recommend this BB cream. Whoop whoop! Finally, we've got somewhere. So I don't know if maybe my skin is just not working with foundations anymore and I need to move into BB creams. But this is the best results besides the CYO foundation that I've had in a really long time. I've been on a hunt for ages for foundations and this is absolutely beautiful. So if you're thinking about getting a BB cream, then I would recommend this one, Garnier Skin Active BB cream. And as I said, there are different ones available for you to purchase as well that goes with your skin type. So let's just see what the product's claims are and see if it matches with what I've said. I'm sure it will because I've had a very positive experience with this BB cream. So it says, let's have a look. Okay, so it gives long-lasting hydration and a tint for radiant, healthy looking skin every day, and I definitely feel like my skin is still looking really healthy this many hours later. I can't remember how many hours in we are, either 8 or 9 I think we are at this point. So what else does it say? It has an SPF of 15, which is great, and it helps protect your skin against the harmful effects of the sun, so that's always good to know. So it says it's an oil-free formula, specially designed for oily skin to help control shine all day long. Bear in mind I did put a powder over the top, so I don't know if those claims would be right or not because the powder on top would have kept that locked in that little bit more. And I am starting to get a little bit of oil coming through, but we've had on 8-9 hours, so it's not a big deal for me right now. But I can't say for definite if it would have kept like this without the powder. So that's the issue I'm having with these reviews at the moment. Well, these wear tests, because I don't know if I should be putting powder on or just leaving it to see if the product claims are enough to do it on its own. So that's what we need to figure out when I carry on with these wear tests. Let's see what else it says. Okay, so it minimises the appearance of pores and imperfections for visible improvement to the look of texture. Now, I don't think I mentioned anything about my pores when I was applying my makeup, so it must have covered it, because normally, if my pores are showing, I will see it. I'm just going to grab a mirror so I can see how we're looking. I'm pretty sure I didn't see any pores earlier, but I am starting to notice them a little bit at the moment because that's where my oil is coming through. It's coming like right here and there, which is where my pores are. So they're starting to come out a little bit now. But when I first applied it, it covered my pores beautifully and I didn't notice anything. I don't think it really says anything else, to be honest. It just basically says that, you know, everything I've just said is glowy, it's all day, it allows your skin to breathe and provides a mattifying, healthy looking glow. So everything is saying I pretty much agree with. The only thing I don't know is that oil-free part, because I put a powder on top which will mattify it even more and help control the oil. But I'm definitely going to be wearing this BB cream more. I will you know, be practicing it with different powders, with no powders. So, oh, my phone went off then. So, you know, this is going to be something you'll be seeing often from me. So the more I use it, the more feedback I'll have, obviously. So with what we did today, I'm very happy and I would definitely recommend it to you guys. So I hope that you give this guy a little try. It's not expensive, it's really affordable, and you can put it on boots. So if you'd like to support me at all, I will put my boots link in the comment section and you can purchase from there. As I said, there are other ones available as well, so I'll insert here which ones are available so you are aware of what skin types it actually does. So I'll go take some end result photos so you can see. But what do you think, guys? Comment down below. What do you think of this? Do I still look healthy and glowy? Let me know your thoughts. Share my video as always and show me some love, guys. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!